here we go. It's Bart here again from Bodger Bart. We're trying to get this axle. I was going to leave it on, but I really need it off to try and weld it up better. It needs to come off. I've got the thing off a little bit, so now I might be able to pry it enough to push it off. It is moving. Got it. Hooray. Right, we might just leave it on there like that. Put him down there. Right, now we should be able to get everything out. Okay. Undo this. I'm probably not going to use these bolts, they're a wee bit short. I've got to get some longer ones. Okay. Oh, of course. There is always something to stop you. That's it. There we go. Right. So the little key is on the brake. There we go. Right. And we're out. But of course, what have I done wrong? Oh, I have to get all these off. That's right. I have to get these off to get it out. There we go. So if you put that in there, that back on there. No, that went round the other way. That went that way. So remember the bolts were this side. Right, then we had another one of these. Yep. Then we had another one of these. Then we had this. Yep. And then we had this. Ta-da! Right. So when you have a break for a week and you come back, look what happens, you can get it done. Amazing. Wrong way. Wrong way. We better put these keys somewhere as well. Okay. Bit of tape. I don't like using sellotape. That'll do. Big key was at this end. And the little key was at the other end. That should hold them. Now I've just got to get this off. That goes on there. Yep. This measures 25, so I reckon a 30mm one will be better. A 30 to a 40mm bolt for these now instead of a 25. 25 is just a wee bit too small. Those. Allen key. I might just. Oh no, that should. Oh, I'll nip that up. Don't want you to lose it. Nip that up, and we nip this one up so we don't lose it. Here we go. Right, put this back because we won't need this anymore. Cool. Right. That is that. We shall put him in here. Keep it out the road. No, we won't. Because it's made that fall down on everything else. Up there might be the spot. There we go. Alright. Okay. That was better today to do that. Right, now we've got to. Oh, I put those things away, didn't I? We've got to get the gas tank off. Okay, that's just loose. Yep, that's it. It's pretty tight. With this, it's got a split in there so it closes up. I think we've done this one before, but I have to cut that split a bit more, so that'll be okay when we get this off. So that should free that, which should allow this to come out. There we go. Look at that. Alright. Now we can take this off. Take that out of there. Allen key doesn't want to come out. I think it wasn't quite the right size. Here we go. Yeah, it wasn't quite the right size, so that must be metric, not imperial. Right. Right, we'll just snip that up for now so we don't lose it. Here we go. Done. Right, now we're getting somewhere. I've got a bearing in there though, so you'll just have to stay there. We have to be careful when we weld that on there. Can I get that bearing out? No. I might be able to pop it out. Not for now though. At the moment it can stay in there. We'll just do this. When we weld this, it's going to get hot. I don't want to melt the seal on the bearing, so we'll just do that one in bits. Okay. Where's that? I can put that back. We should be finished with this one now. Right, yeah. I don't think they were Allen bolts. No, they're bolts. Right. Okie dokie. Undo this. This one here. Right. So the front, we've got a nylon bushing here, which we will probably have to take out. We made that a while ago. I don't know if I can get it out. I made it pretty tight because we got to weld this up better, and we might melt that. Right, let's see. I'll leave that till last. We've got to get this motor out. Right. So we've got to get this motor out. We need a block of wood to set up underneath there. That's what we'll do. Okay. What we might do is not do it that way. Take that out of there. Better. Yep, okay. So what we have right, we can undo this motor. I'm not sure if I should take this piece off either yet. I feel I should. Yep. That's not going to come out of there, is it? How do I get it in there? I don't know how I got it in there. I'll undo the motor first, we'll see what happens. Oop, better than that. Now 4 bolts holding it on. These are what they're called, Everdur bolts. They don't rust. They're quite strong, but I might put stainless ones in or steel ones. I'm not sure yet. I'll see. But these, I made this plate to help strengthen up underneath, and I put this here so that I could fold the tabs up, and that would stop the bolt from undoing. So that's going to be a safety thing to stop the nut or the bolt undoing in the engine. Should work. We just fold it up so it catches on the hexagonal part of the nut. We should be right on that. That should work on that one. Right, we'll leave that up there for now. So that means the motor should be free. I'm going to find somewhere to put that. Right, put this bolt back in here so we don't lose it. Okay, that's alright. put these in there. And there's our other bolts that we made that time for tensioning the engine or the motor. So what we will do is we'll make a couple of rings to go in here in this part and see how it goes. It'll probably be alright. Rightio, I think what I'll do, some of it's welded up already, we will call it. Just a couple of them. Okay, that's alright. That'll be fine. It's been so long. Sorry Jason, it's taken so long to do. He's been pretty patient. Right. I've got this wee thing to weld in too, so hopefully that won't move. I might get the ear hose onto it, I think. But in the meantime, oh, we've got to get that nylon bush out of there. Oh. Is that big enough? Ooh. Hammer. Is he not big enough to knock it out? Nah. I don't want to damage that because it's important. So we'll find a socket about the same size. It's not even budging, that's how tight I got it in there. Oh well, I think we'll just have to... I don't want to damage anything. We don't want to damage anything. I think we'll just see how we go. Right, I'll leave this for tomorrow I think, and we'll get back into it tomorrow. It's getting on a bit now. Might just... oh no, we'll leave it for tomorrow. Okie doke. We'll come back tomorrow. Here we go, it's Bart here again. We're back from the next day. We're back on the next day, trying to get this kart ready for welding. I was just going to weld straight over the sort of surface rust, but I know the metal's meant to be clean. We have a companion today, this afternoon. Here she is. Hey Shelby, is that hello? Here she is. She's come to have a sit down. She might disappear with the noise, but she's come to keep me company for a little bit. Hey, hey. You come to keep Dad company, haven't you? Yeah, she's a good girl. Hey. Alright, let's get into it. Rightio, put some goggles on. You can see the torch is getting a bit skewed, the gas isn't flowing as good, so we've got to clean that off, make it go better. Right, we'll do that in a minute. Turn this off there. We'll see what else we got to do. Right, we know we've got to do that brake holder. We've got to clean out the tip. Probably just use a pair of these. Okay, let's get all this gum out of here. Shelby down there? Nah, she's gone. She's a good girl. Okie doke, we're back. We had to go and change the battery. Now we've got things have cooled down a bit as well. We have to move this back a bit. Right, we're going to put the seat on. One seat on because we've got to put that back. What's the name in place? That back bar. There we go. Right, we'll just put a couple of nuts on top of that, which we put down here. We'll just put the nuts on top so that we can anchor the seat down. One on opposite corners, and hopefully that'll hold it down. Then yeah, that's it. And we'll grab this one here. Remember this thing that we made a wee while ago? It's going to go on the back here. Right, that way around. I think that's how it goes. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. Oh, way up there. Okay. Right. Hello. Should help support the seat. I'm a little bit worried about it not being enough, but that's pretty strong. That is pretty strong. I was going to support this front steering thing, but since I've welded it up here and here, oh yeah, there, seems better. But I might just put another weld down in there. Actually, we might just do that. What's this side here? This one. Okay, that'll be better. Yep. I was going to put one from here down to here, but because it's welded up better, I think that'll be way better. Right. That on there. I'm just going to get in there a bit more, a wee bit high. The other side's right in there. Yep, alright. that'll do. Now we just got to get it ready for painting, and we'll be right. I've just got one more thing to do. Well, I can do that. One more thing to do. We've got that little bit of angle iron, which is down here, which we were gonna, which goes in here, and we were gonna weld something in there, and then drill some holes in it, so that this here slides up and down. I wanted to put something in there just to fit these rods that are down in here, these threaded bars, so that it won't fall out. Because at the moment, if one of them comes loose, this will just slip out. And we won't want that. No. Okie doke. So we shall see if we can do that as well. Right, I had a nice piece of metal in here. Why did that go down so quickly? That was funny. Okay. I found this, and it looks thick enough, but oh, that's too long. That piece is too long. Right, we've got this. So what we'll do is we'll go and cut a piece off this, so that we can stick it in there and in there, and then we'll drill a hole into it. So if I measure that from there to there, and cut a couple of strips off that, I'll come back. Yep, we're back again, hey. Now we're going to just weld this bit up in there, hopefully. Right, I'll cut one piece here, well, two pieces to go on here. So we'll weld that in place. So here we go. Alright. Put the head on. We're back on weld. I did turn the head off. Yep. Right. Should be enough. Definitely. Okay, that should be enough. What we have to do now is let that cool down, and we'll probably come back. Oh, we'll do it later on next week. But we've got to drill a hole in there and a hole in there, so that oh no, that's right. Goes up. Thought I made a mistake. It goes up like that, hole in there, and then that slides up and down. That way it won't come this way if it loosens off a bit. So that looks alright. That one's going to be a bit high. Maybe we can give that a smack down. I know, instead of that, we need to tweak that down a bit. These bolts are sitting a little bit up, so if we can get this on there, like so, we can give it a bit of a tweak down, I think. Yep, it's going a little bit. Need a bit more. We won't be doing any more welding, so we might as well turn this off. Yep. Yep. Now let's see if we can get these down past it. Oh. Oh, she doesn't want to go. She definitely doesn't want to go. That wasn't very smart. Put it up too high. Bent it too much. Only bent the top. We need to bend it down low. Hasn't moved too much. I think that was better. This one got a bit bent on this side, so we're trying to straighten it up a bit better. Ah, that's better. Bent it again. That'll have to do. That'll do. Yeah, that'll be right. Right, we don't need that. Goes up there. Put that away. Put that away. We can take these off here as well. We don't need these. I put these bolts on here to stop these things pulling either way when I weld it, because I've only got weld on one side. Seems to have worked. Alright, that's pretty much it. She's welded. Now we just got to clean it up, give it a bit of paint. That'll be next week. Alright, those up there. Okie dokie, pack up time. This is Bodger Bart signing out for the day. We'll catch you next time. Don't forget, like and subscribe.